What's up, peeps? There have been a lot of recent buffs and nerfs to a bunch of the sniper rifles in Warzone. So today we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 sniper loadouts as of right now in Warzone. Let's jump right into it. Just do be aware this list does affect the ranking as well. So my number 5 will be the worst one and my number 1 loadout will be the best one. All right. All right, and for the first one, we've got the AX50. Well, number 5, we're gonna have the AX50. And I know it's kind of weird to have it here, but believe me, there's just something about the AX50 that still slaps, and I use it a lot, and this gun is amazing. So what we're gonna have for this one is we're gonna have the monolithic suppressor. For the barrel, we're gonna have the one with the max damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control being the 32 point. And then we're gonna have the tac laser as well. For this one, you don't need to add an optic. Variable zoom is just always bad on these ones. You definitely do not need. For the stock, we're gonna go with the aim down sight speed. Again, we want this to be quick. And then for the rear grip, we're gonna have the stipple grip to make it even faster. So this is the sniper loadout that I was running, and this sniper loadout is crazy. All right, it is really good. It's got good ADS speed, and again, there's just something about it that when you hit and when you shoot, it just feels really satisfying to hit with this sniper. Trust me. Now let's go into the next one. For the number 4, we're gonna go with another Modern Warfare gun, the HDR. Now this one, I thought it had lost some position and maybe it wasn't here anymore, but I recently used it and I still felt the HDR was really powerful. We're gonna go with an OG class setup, so we're gonna have the monolithic suppressor, and obviously we gotta throw the gunsmith in there. For the barrel, we're gonna use the first one, the 26.9, giving it max bullet velocity. For the tac laser, we're gonna go with the tac laser. Again, no optic on this one. I never liked running any variable zoom in my snipers. For the stock, we're gonna choose the first one, the F-Tac Stalker Scout, for that aim down sight speed. And something pretty interesting, taking away the optic gives us another extra attachment for the perk, and you're gonna select FMJ on this one. Now this high powered sniper rifle, once you slap that FMJ, it makes it crazy. I mean, being able to shoot people through woods, through cars, through a bunch of things that you didn't know was possible, it is really good with this sniper, and you have to take advantage of that FMJ. And again, this sniper is just a beast. Let's go with number 3. Now with number 3, we got another Modern Warfare gun, and I feel this one did take a couple points off after using a lot of the Cold War weapons. And for number 3, we got the Kar 98. This had to be in the list somewhere, we know that. And I like using the monolithic suppressor, like using the last barrel, the Singar 27.6 barrel. I like using the tac laser. For this one, you obviously have to look the scope, but again, I do like using the sniper scope. I don't like using the variable zoom. No stock, no perk. And for the rear grip, we're gonna go ahead and add the stippled grip tape for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into the next one. Number 2. So number 2 is where we start getting into the Cold War weapons, and I do believe the PELINGTON is number 2 and above the Kar 98, especially after a bunch of the buffs with the ADS and then fixing the lasers. There's just a lot more things you can do to this one. Now, so what we're gonna do for the muzzle, we're gonna have the RAP suppressor. For the barrel, we're gonna use the combat recon, giving us maximum bullet velocity. We're gonna toss a laser on this one, the SWAT 5mm laser, giving us even more aim down sight speed and aiming stability. And this is one of the things why I put it over the car. First of all, you can add the laser, right? Aiming a lot quicker, which is the same as a tac laser. But since you already have a sniper scope on this one, we don't need another one. So we can get an extra attachment for aim down sight speed. So for this stock, we're gonna use the last one, the Raider stock. We want this one because it's got the sprint to fire speed, and that's something that I feel is a little bit more necessary. So I like to go with the Raider stock. And then for the rear grip, we're gonna go with the almost last one with the Serpent wrap, giving us that aim down sight speed. So again, compared to the Kar 98, this weapon hits hard, slaps hard, has almost no bullet drop. I mean, it is not even possible to find bullet drop in this gun. But again, with all these other attachments, you make this gun insanely quick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's drop into my number 1, my numero uno. And ladies and gentlemen, for my number 1, it is gonna have to be the Swiss. And I didn't have it this high up before, but after I learned that the Swiss does 180 damage, god damn, to the chest, that's why this weapon felt broken. Just to put it into perspective, ladies and gentlemen, all the other snipers like hard-hitting snipers like the HDR, the AX50, the Kar 98, all those ones do around like 112 damage to the chest, right? So even 2 chest shots won't kill somebody. The ZRG is the only one that kind of is in the same rank. I think the ZRG is like 172, which that's why it was also really OP. but a Swiss sniper that aims this quick, it's got 180, it's pretty goddamn crazy. So for the muzzle, we're gonna go with the GRU suppressor. For the barrel, we're gonna go for the combat recon barrel in here. For the laser, we're gonna go with the SWAT 5 milliwatt. Again, kind of like a similar build with the Pelington. Next up, for the stock, we're gonna be using kind of like a similar thing. Now, this one does have no stock, and I did try for a little bit, but as you guys can see, the only pro for this one is the sprint to fire speed. But Raider stock does give us firing move speed and aim walking movement speed, which are the things that we need a little bit more because we want to move while aiming. So that's why we went with the Raider stock. All right, and honestly, I mean, look at the skin. The skin is just the most beautiful skin you've ever seen. And for the rear grip, we're gonna have the serpent wrap. And ladies and gentlemen, those are my top 5 classes, sniper classes in Warzone as of right now. Again, after all the buffs and nerfs and all those kind of things. Let me know down below in the section, in the comment section, which one is your #1 sniper. Peace out, everybody.